This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're at the Light to Box gym here in Redhill. Delighted to be joined by PBK himself, pretty boy Josh Kelly.
I've never had a mic on us before like this. A microphone. Have you done a microphone before?
I don't think I've done a microphone before, mate.
You've never done a microphone before? What's all this microphone business about now? You stepped your game up, haven't you? You stepped your game up, Coogan, haven't you?
It's all about levels in the video boxing world.
Have you been MCing last night and you brought this to here?
Straight from the studio. I'm in the studio.
I'm good, man. I'm good. All good. Chilled out.
Obviously, I saw you at the weekend at the O2. Didn't have a chance to catch up with you as in interview-wise. One of them balls with the dildos on them.
Chucking shit.
No, he's not. He's not at all. It's cool. I'll jump straight into it. What exactly happened with... Because I spoke to Conor Benn after whatever happened and kind of got his side of what happened. But did anything happen at all? Did you have a little altercation?
Nothing really. It is what it is. It happens in boxing, doesn't it? Just cross paths, you say things and move on. But I'm not really hyped on what happened on the weekend. It's just it's just nothing. It's water off a duck's back, really, isn't it? It is what happens. So I'm really fussed. I stay chilled.
But by all accounts, was any words kind of traded between the pair of you as you kind of walked past each other?
I think first of all, Adam was over there talking, and I went over, and he was just saying, look, it's business, we'll make the fight it's business, blah, blah, blah. I said, fair enough, the fight will happen when it happens, if it happens. So then I feel as though he wanted to, do you know what I mean, he wanted to hype the thing up, which is fair enough on him. He's young, he's been out, he wants something, do you know what I mean? He wants this thing, but it is what it is. It all happens in boxing, Coogan, no matter what level you're at. It happens. It's happened to me before. I've had kids shout me out. I've had the Tamuka Mucha thing. I've had different people shout me out all the time. So I'm used to it now. I just keep it chilled and keep it moving, so it's all right.
Is it a fight that actually interests you? Not necessarily now, but at some point, is it a fight that kind of makes sense for you at all, you and Conor Benn?
At the moment, I think we're just both... If you take it from now, we're both running in different races. Do you know what I mean? If you think about it, he's got a lot more to learn and a lot longer to get there. So he's in like, if you're thinking about it in a race term, he's in like a 10,000 meter race. Do you know what I mean? While at the moment, I haven't got that long to go personally. Maybe another 12, 18 months before I'm in with some of the big boys, and I've got like an 800 meter race to run. So you can't take a 10,000 meter runner and jump him in an 800 meter race because you get left. So that's where I look at it at the moment. But I mean, it's up to Eddie, innit? Eddie wants to make the fight. He knows where I am. I'm not worried about anyone, about fighting anyone. You know this. At the end of the day, it's about what you're doing there.
What is kind of the current situation with David Avenis? And obviously we know he's got a supposed fight coming up soon, but is that fight now kind of sort of behind you now? Will you look to that fight in the future? Is that still a possibility or not?
Well, everything happened, what happened, and then this January that was my opponent. I told you before. I said that was my opponent. I wasn't moving this year until I boxed him. That was one of my first fight. And obviously, we were looking for a date. That's all we were looking for. We were just getting ready for a date. And he's got a phone call saying, look, European title shots come up. He's rang Eddie. Eddie hasn't had a date for us. We haven't had a date confirmed. So then he's moved on to the European title, which fair enough. Give him credit. He moves on to a better sort of a more glamorous fight. Don't use me for the scapegoat. I'm the guy there sitting waiting for the fight. Do you know what I mean? That was my first fight planned. But I mean, that's all. I'm waiting for something. I think it's that Kerman Jara fight. I'd see if it goes ahead. I'm waiting. There might be something interesting in the work. So let's see.
What did you make of the WBA putting Conor Benn ahead of you in their rankings, I believe at number 6.
I'm number 7, aren't I? That's decent, number 7, isn't it, really? If you think about the rankings, number 7's not bad, lad. I didn't expect to be number 7, to be fair, but Conor's number 6, so, I mean...
Does that surprise you?
Does it surprise you? There you are. There you are. I mean, WBA seem to want something to happen there. Social media... Majority of people on social media and the majority of the public know what would happen. But, I mean, does Eddie want it to happen? Ask him.
Your coach, Adam Booth, kind of touted with the idea of putting Harlem Eubank and Conor Benn together. What do you think about that?
Harlem's good. Harlem... Because Harlem hasn't been in the limelight, a lot of people don't know how good he is, but... I spar him regular, and I know how good he is. I know how competitive that fight will be. And if I had hedged my bets, not being biased, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. But I put them on Harlem. I know what he's capable of, but I know what knowledge he's got as well. So, I mean, it's just all at the moment. It's all fugazi. That's all fairy dust. It's just fucking floating about. It just hasn't landed. Do you know what I mean? So. It just is what it is at the moment. It's got to enjoy the ride, man.
Enjoy the ride, indeed. Josh, I'm going to let you crack on with your training for today. I appreciate you giving me some time here in Red Hill, and no doubt we'll catch up with you as soon as you have any news regarding a fight.
Yes, you will. I guess you might know before me. I haven't got any news yet, so hopefully April time we'll get a fight. I'm ready for anything.
Very coy today, Mr. Kelly. Josh, thank you very much for talking to us, and we'll definitely catch up with you soon.
Yes, brother. I'll catch you up soon, big man. Oi, listen to this, Mike. Listen to this, Mike. Oi.